So you've been told that you need a qualified cosigner. What does that actually mean when you have not been able to get a car loan by yourself, or you have a cosigner that didn't qualify? I'm Mike Davenport, the owner of Mike's Car Store in Georgetown, Indiana, where we make sure buying a car doesn't have to suck. You may have been told by one of my salespeople or any of the other 20,000 car dealerships in the country that you need a qualified cosigner because you're not going to get approved for the car loan that you just submitted for. We all know that banks want to make sure that when they loan you money that you pay them back their money with the interest. Well, a lot of times banks want somebody who's well established before they borrow money from them. So what does that mean? Because the dealership most likely didn't really tell you a lot of the information that you're looking for, so that way you can go out there and be proactive on getting this car loan that you're trying to go for. Banks look at very different criteria all across the country, but generally speaking, when they want a qualified cosigner, they want somebody what's called a thick file. If they have a thick file and they can show that they have paid back people in the past, this is good. A thick file is not somebody with student loans, is not somebody with a credit card, one or two credit cards that's only got a $300, $400 credit limit, $500 credit limit. That is not what's considered a thick file. So what your cosigner needs to have is a 700 plus credit score. A 730 and a 750 is even better, and they must have a thick file. The thick file consists of people who have had car loans in the past, currently have car loans that are maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years old, have past mortgages, currently have a mortgage that they've had for quite a while, a year, 2 years, 3 years again, and maybe credit cards with low balances. They're not going to have a 750 credit score if they have a high credit balance anyways, but have a high credit limit. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 type credit limits. Those are what's going to give them a thick file. Somebody who's been in the credit bureau system for magnitude of years, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. All of those go into getting yourself a qualified cosigner. A qualified cosigner can also mean that they have to live in the same household. Some banks do require them to live in the same household as you. If they don't, no big deal, that's okay. We get people approved all the time who live in different households, and they have to have a qualified cosigner. But most likely what will happen is they will go first on the loan, you will go second. No worries, it doesn't affect it in any way, shape, or form. You both get 100% credit for that loan being repaid, and you can reap their rewards of being in the credit bureau system for a long period of time, so that way you get a lower interest rate, you get a lower payment, you get better credit terms, and you get a nicer vehicle. So if you've been told that you need to get a qualified cosigner, what that really means is somebody who's got a 750 or above credit score, somebody who's been in the credit bureau system for 4+ years, somebody who's had car loans in the past, mortgages in the past, and high credit limits on their credit cards. I hope that helps you getting your next car, if it's with us or any other dealership out there. I'm Mike Davenport, the owner of Mike's Car Store. We're buying a car, it doesn't have to suck. Reach out to us if we can help you out.